Yeah, so you're all loaded up. Wow, okay. So, I mean, it's going to take a while to start, but that's fine. So now we're going to have uranium fuel cells, which then go into the nuclear reactor. People are saying maybe like a 4x4 or something like that. Now, do you hug them? Like, how does this adjacency, then how do you feed the stuff? I mean, they feed heat, but how do you get the uranium in all of these? Look, the second recipe in the centrifuge. Right, I had seen that. Yeah, used up fuel cells produce more depleted uranium. Yeah. I lined these up wrong. I'm sure chat was letting me know. But there we go. I noticed on my own. Hey, hey. 2x2. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Because I'm like, how else do you feed it in here? So you do this. Presumably, I'm assuming if I just did something like a heat source, so heat pipe. If I just had one heat pipe like that, does that work? Or do I need a heat pipe coming out of all of these? One is fine. Okay. Was your primary fuel source, power source? Yeah, right now it's all coal. All coal steam engines. That's it. We got our first fuel cells done. Now, I'm also assuming we're going to have to remove the depleted fuel somehow. Is it going to need a filter or... Like, I don't know if this is going to screw things up. If it's going to put it in and take it out right away. Let's see. No, it doesn't take it right away. All right, that's burning. Okay, I'm just going to stop this. Because it's not actually going to get put to use right now. Because we're waiting for everything. Let me just do this. I'll build the heat exchanger that goes around this way. And this way. Just for now. So that that runs until the others get hooked up. But then it'll be okay. Yeah, you do run for a very long time. So this is hot. Oh, the heat bleeds off really quickly. Would this be better then? To convert things to steam immediately? Range waste heat. And I won't know the ratio of like heaters to whatever. Oh, you can go up to like 40 before it's a problem? All right. I'll tell you what I'm going to do then. I'm going to do something like this. And this is where, like, knowing the ratios would actually be kind of... yeah, because they route water between each other. So as long as we feed water in one end. 5. So this is 10. Like, I'm just curious. Because, again, I could look these up. But what I'll probably do is I'll run them and then see what the numbers sort of start looking like. Oh, there's no low heat pipe. Just takes time to get there. Oh, okay. So all the pipes will be brought up to temperature eventually. Is the idea. Okay. So then once we have steam... See, now we have steam turbines. Are steam turbines the same as steam engines, just maybe more efficient or something?
It's whiskey and chocolate.
Oh my god, it's whiskey and chocolate. Let me okay, first let me check these boops. Okay, those boops are fine. Oh, their bot's being killed, like, way in midair. Because they're trying to do shortest distance to something, and then they're getting shot by these bastards. There. I've got to check the whiskey and chocolate, then I got to check some steam engine numbers. What do we get here? Refresh. My coffee cup is empty. This is unacceptable. My coffee's going to be pretty cold, but I can live with that. Maliki Kid says, Corvax Enrichment is your friend, dude. All right. Those are words. I remember seeing Corvax somewhere in here. I believe it's right here. This creates U-235 from U-238. Requires a large amount of U-235 as a catalyst. Okay. We will be getting that research going probably after artillery here. 48 heat exchangers, 4 offshore pumps, 83 turbines. You'll need a huge array of steam tanks as well. Wait, there's steam tanks? Man, this is confusing. So let's say, here's what I'm gonna do. I have no idea if this is a good idea or not, but it sounds like we need a lot of stuff. And again, better to like overbuild some of this and have some of it sit idle than underbuild it and waste resources. Oh, I'm offsetting each one of these because I didn't realize that was wonky. Come on, construction bots. Steam tank's handy but not required. That is way overkill. I like overkill. I don't know. I'll get more. Some more. I just gotta wait for my goddamn construction bots to get over here. And I wish like the distant ones would time out if I've got a close one available. Like they're probably coming from halfway across the map to come and do this. Jesus Christ. Like, it would be easier for me to go this and then that. There. Done. I should have just done that right away. Cancel these construction and reset it using my own damn bots. Alright. Whatever. I'm gonna do this. Sounds like it's ludicrous amounts of overkill, which is often, for me, the right amount of overkill. We'll get some more of these things. Wait. Oh! Oh, a depleted one went down! Alright! Our first depleted one. Which we're going to, No. Make some extra room here. Just to say, come around here. We'll just store those for now. I mean, we're gonna just store some depleted uranium kicking around. What could possibly go wrong? It's gonna be okay. Looks like a yellow is gonna be perfectly fine here. Good. Just put that in the box. Lovely. Build a steel axe. Oh yeah, it's an iron axe. You're right. But that's okay. I'm gonna get some heat pipes. There, can do that. And then I'm just gonna get rid of these heat pipes because I think we've got more than we need. I'm gonna get rid of these heat exchangers because we can probably use that to build that stuff. That's gonna be okay. All right. And what the hell? Just because we're overkilling everything else, we'll store the steam, even though it doesn't really make much sense to me. I mean, I guess it's just a little bit of a buffer for things. Done. Okay, assuming that works. That will eat up all the 235 very wastefully. Because if they're sitting idle, like if I'm producing too much power, like it produces all of it at the max, even if I don't need that much juice, right? So I mean, what I'll do is we'll probably have logic for feeding these things in. I'm just going to have one of these being fed right now. Only one of these reactors is going to be fed. Although, you see, it's sitting idle over here for now. I mean, ideally, it should be one at the end of one of these instead of where it is there. That, I guess, would make more sense. But that's okay. We're just going to leave it there for now because I don't want it to run. And then you don't have, like, any power at all. There you go. Done. And yeah, we'll probably have to use some sort of logic for feeding these in. Set up Kovarax first, and U-235 becomes irrelevant. Okay, well, I guess I could go and just cancel the artillery for now and start working on that. I mean, the research is still pretty slow. We'll get the rest of it set up anyway. So steam turbines. Can you build these like in a long line? I'm gonna just assume yes, because why not? There you go. 10 in a row. We'll see if it goes. And then you're just gonna... There. Only put in a fuel when there's depleted one. Well, the heat exchanger is a half temperature and they're useless, but isn't going to build up? People are saying it will get to the end. Just slowly. Change military science chest requester to increase research speed. Right, I see what you're saying. Let's actually see. Sorry, where's my military science coming from? I don't even remember. Oh, over here. Oh, no, it's full. There you go. These are all going now. And actually, yeah, we're getting our backlog of military science. All these are now producing. So our science is more or less going to go at full pin. As much as possible here. We're okay. We could set up a bunch of beacons and things and speed and yada, yada, yada. Not if you have too much. Pipes will heat, but the exchangers might not. Oh, and we don't have any water in here yet anyway. Where are we going to get our water? What I might do is just turn off, so part of it, right? Let's say I do that. So only this set of 10 over here are going to be operating. And then we'll do this. So, yeah. Only these top 10 will operate. And we'll feed into there, and then we'll feed into there. And we're going to find out if that works. Meanwhile, offshore pumps. I'll build a bunch so that we know we have tons of water coming in. Oh, my poor bots outran them. I guess there's a thing about undergrounds, like cheating some of the water pressure issues or something like that. But all right, so you've got water. Temperature 72 degrees, temperature 15 degrees. 72 there. So you need to get your temperature up to 100 C, presumably, to make steam. But these pipes are definitely heating. And that, keep in mind, this one wasn't running for a while. Actually, it's not running now. Neither one of these is running right now. Alright, we have a ludicrous amount of fuel cells in here, which apparently is a bad idea. Only put one in when there's a depleted one, I think someone said, so that you don't end up with a big backlog of stuff. You need 500, see? Dang. Alright, temperature's going up. 500 plus, 800's best. Huh. And the whole thing is slow. It's not like your other systems where they start happening right away. Because it takes a while to enrich. Then it takes a while for the heat to get up. Oops. Actually, I guess this was it's clearly within long reach. That was a mistake, but that's fine. Clear that out. Get more defenses. Okay. Reactors have a long spool up time. I think it takes 1.5 cells to hit max temp. I don't know what that means. So, okay. If I wire... I can't hook something up to a reactor? Can I hook them up to each other to sort of link it? You cannot logic reactors. Yeah. Well, clearly I can't logic any of this, but you know. All right, temp keeps going up. Hook up to the inserters and steam tanks. Oh, I see what you're saying. On off no things. Can logic the steam tanks. So if the steam tank is less than half full or something like that, we make sure we're feeding stuff in. Or if it's not completely full or some damn thing to that. Okay. So we'll get some cables here just for the purpose of being able to run logistics along it. Oh, there's a dead spot over here in my logistics network, or my transport. Something like that. Reactors will never overheat. That's good. Yeah, I mean, the setup is definitely working now. It's probably, you know, not working to maximum efficiency. But so, this steam tank here, we can route cables to here and there. Which, I mean, I guess at this point then it means I could go and rewire everything and not be too nervous about things. So grabbing the green. Can I not reach there? Really? Okay. I've never looked at steam as a resource, though. How do you check? I guess you can just check for anything. Oh! Fluids. Steam. So what's the capacity in Steam of this one? Oh, they're starting to get some stuff. Steam is starting to accrue. I don't know how much you can fit into a storage tank. Someone probably knows that number. Volume, 25K. So if Steam in that one is less than, I don't know, 20,000? I mean, there's such a spool up time, so it's probably a little bit wonky. So if it's not, but if it's got some gap, make sure to do that. Hopefully, there you go. Hopefully that will be sufficient. Now you're working with nucleics. Cheers for nuclear power. So you're all sitting at about 2/3 steam, which is presumably fine. We're still not satisfied. So 58 megawatts being produced from the nuclear power. Nuclear power. Oh yeah, that's the one thing I hadn't gotten around to checking. I mean, presumably you could just use a steam engine here. And steam turbine. And presumably you can use steam turbine with the other ones, but maybe you need more. Okay, yeah, it needs a lot more temperature. It can go up to 500 degrees C in the steam here. And it consumes fluid at twice the rate. And these are all 500. There we go. Input pipe. Slightly above 500 C. Okay. So I'm just going to take this. Now, if I do this, oh, the bots, oops, might not put them down in the right order, but I guess that's fine. be nice to have that kind of connection. Well, we had a bunch of them waiting, ready to go. Now, we're going to overkill our steam storage over here, I guess. And then 20k will be a thing. I don't know if we need this much steam storage. Maybe I'll keep 2 for an extra buffer. I realize some steam's going to be flowing over here and be kind of dumb and crappy. I know some of the poles are off. It's driving me crazy, but it's just going to have to be the way it's going to have to be. 163 megawatts now of this. We are satisfying mostly everything. It's going up and down, I think, because things are shooting or whatever. But looks like we're not using our full production capacity, which is nice. We'll probably keep the old steam engines powered by coal, because they are actually smart about only burning coal when it's needed without any extra logics. Much more tanks, really? Really? Well, we just ran out of steam. So... Oh, it's distributing the heat in a wonky way. I think it's going to work. Wait, coal power is precedence over nuclear? Coal will go 100% all the time? That's stupid! My tank buffer holds about 0.5 million steam. And you need more water. I did have it set up for like the four pumps, because that's one of the numbers someone quoted me. Alright, let's wait on that. What's getting killed? Oh, a turret did get killed over here, but it's going to be okay. It's rebuilt. We can go and grab all these guns back. And actually, it looks like we could build an extra little redundant power line connection over here, which would be nice to have. And yeah, we'll probably set up with actual, like, pumps as well to keep this water pressure up. I actually filed the coal as a bug. They refused to change it. Yeah, because to me, like, it would be nice if the coal was a little smarter. Oh yeah, that was the other thing, is if you used a bunch of undergrounds here on this long route, you lose less pressure, right? Like the undergrounds preserve pressure, but can you not do pipe replacement? Oh, for crying out loud. Seriously? Because you can do that with underground transport belts. Yeah, I remember people pointed that out last time, that you can preserve pressure with underground belts. So we're going to do some of that. Whoops. Oh well. Hey, what? I'll start like this. Well, not like that, actually. Like this, so they're all aligned, because that'll look nice and pretty. And yes, we need the U-238 buffer, which we don't have set up right now. Well, I guess we're going to want you ending up kind of there. Don't start from here, because that won't work. To be aligned. Well, I'll start from the other end again.